Hi my friend, welcome to another exciting episode of DEPHEMEREMBER 2024. Today we are working on a journaling card and honoring our beloved visitors. Join me as we craft something unexpected that every junk journal should have. Grab your supplies and let's get started. This video is the start of the second week of DEPHEMEREMBER 2024. And if you are new here, it's an annual event where we make ephemera for our junk journals Monday to Thursday for the entire December, hosted by Luise Heinzel and Barbara from Dragonflies. And I will link all the information below in the description so that you can find everything. This week's prompt for our ephemera is journaling card and beloved visitor. And with beloved visitor, the first thing that came to mind is a poem by Rumi. And I will put this in my ephemera. I also have a little bit of a different idea about the junk journaling card, and I will use the paper from Luise Heinzel, and again I will make a link in the description below. Maybe later I will use the ribbon for a tag or so, and definitely will do some stamping. But let's jump right in. My idea was, instead of a card to journal on, I make a cardboard that we can put between the pages so that we can easily journal in our junk journal. I find this always a little bit difficult because there are so many bits and pieces and little bobs in our junk journal, so it's very wavy, and I find it sometimes difficult to journal in it. So what I would like to do is a very sturdy cardboard that I can put in the front, and so that we can use between the pages. This is a book page that is very sturdy, and I thought I will cut out the middle section here so that I can have the nice pieces on the left and on the right for later craft projects, but that I will cut that out. And starting here, I love this little, I don't know, is it a little froggy or like a monster? I don't want to cut his feet off, so I will make sure I cut below. And definitely put this in my stash for a later project. And then use the cardboard cutout that I had made before as a guide, so that I have exactly the right size to glue this black cardboard on top of the book cover page. It's a very thin book cover page, I have to admit. I'm taking my art glitter glue because I really want to make sure that it is glued permanently to each other, because when it is moved back and forth in the junk journal, I think it needs to be sturdy. And yeah, okay. Making sure that all the air bubbles are out. Okay. Good. The other side is red. Of course it's red. It's the back side of the book page. When I put this there, I definitely don't want to have a red frame around this, and I don't want a red journaling bag. I think it could be a little bit sturdier even, and I will just glue another layer of the black cardboard on top of it. I think it can't be sturdy enough actually. And so to add now the poem. The poem I printed on coffee dyed paper. I can again link below and in the description one of my coffee dyed paper video, and I'm using normal glue stick to glue this normal copy paper on the cardboard, because it's such a thin paper, and the glue stick allows me to move the paper for a while, so really to make sure that I place it correctly. And then again carefully, because here it already is a little bit torn, but I don't mind that. I actually love the look of the torn pages, and yeah, I like that. And it's really sturdy. It's really sturdy. That's a good thing. And yeah, I'm going a little bit with the Distress Oxide ink around, because I glued so many pages on top of it that the outside is white, and when I go with the Distress Oxide over it, it has this nicely brown shape, and I really like that. I find it makes it looks more finished. And then here's again the paper from Luise Heinzel, and after I get out all the air bubbles, I think I will do some fussy cutting around her, little, I don't know, like scrap thingy there. Cluster is the word, cluster. That was what I was looking for. And then can decorate it with that. Again, I will keep the bits and pieces for later. Either next to it, but I also could put it on the other side to decorate the other side, because that's the side where I think it would be good if one could also journal on it, like with a white Posca pen or so. That sometimes looks really nicely. But before that, I would like to do some stamping. Unfortunately, I have my stamps for such a long time, I never know where I got them from. But I love this one, Own Your Dreams, because it's a dream journal. It's a present for somebody I know. I think Own Your Dreams is such a nice quote for this journal. And I decided I use acrylic paint, just a tiny little dot, because I find that it's really nice to use with stems actually. When I use my braille to just make it very thin, I can even use the braille to go over the quote carefully. But then also I need to find a way, like this workspace is so tiny, sometimes I need to move things around, and yeah, make sure I have enough of the paint. As I said, I always need to move around the things. And I'm just using a glass coaster, you can see, as my stamping pad. I got it from a thrift shop, and it's way cheaper than buying the printing blocks, and it works really nicely. Own Your Dreams. Yep, I find that is nice. I think I would like to have this on that side, but I would like to tear it a little bit more. I like when it looks a little bit rougher, and just go around, I think even there, like to, all around, to have rough edges, and again use my Distress Oxide ink to go around. I like it there. I like it under Own Your Dreams. I think it's a good place to have it there. Just give it a finished look again with by going around the edges to get the white off a little bit, and maybe even a little bit the white of these ring things itself, so that it has this brown antique tone. And again, I'm using my scrap paper always to put it under it if I glue things, using the art glitter glue to glue it all. I think it comes together nicely. It's, Yeah, I'm always amazed how these things unfold while we are crafting. Do you know this? Do you have this also? Like when you don't know it in the beginning? Here I decided to do some sewing around it, and you can see my sewing machine in the moment has a problem and it lost some stitches, but actually I don't mind. I like it like that. I think I would like to read you the poem from Rumi. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. I thought this poem is so nicely fitting to the prompts, beloved visitor. Let's see, here the ribbon, maybe I can make a tag on the top or on the side. Actually, I think I'm fine. I think it doesn't need an extra tab. I think it is exactly how I would like it. I just need to find a space for it. I'm happy with its sturdiness, and yes, here again to show you, here I can put it below the page and I can write on it, or here at the next, can you see it has waves in it, and it's very sturdy. I can leave it in the beginning and can use it for journaling. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos, and I wish you a wonderful day.